Whoa, hello. Getting off to a little rough start here. Let's figure this out. All right. Hey, everyone. So we are doing problem 9 from chapter 4 about simplifying expressions. So I'm not going to do them all. Maybe I will. Just kind of wanted to talk to you about how I saw these. So one way to do it is talking about movements on a number line. So say we did a hop of 5. And then we did another hop of -4. So it's like we go back 4. And where are we here, right? If we went over 5 and then 4 backwards, we're here at 1. And then from 1, we're going to add 12 and 65 hundredths. So if I was at 1 and I'm adding 12 and 65 hundredths, I'm at 13 and 65 hundredths. This one, similar. So just kind of did it on the number line. So I went 6.5 feet forward, and then I'm going back. I'm adding 2 negatives, so that's just like taking away 2. And so I'm here at 4.5. 6.5 minus 2 is 4.5. And then from 4.5, I'm adding 10.5. So 10.5 plus 4.5. The halves make a whole, and that would be 5, so 15. This one's a fun one. So think of this as groups. Here we've got 4 groups of this. So if I know what this is, I can get 4 of them. If I have 5 negatives, so here is 0, and let's say that I'm at 5 here, -5. I'm starting at -5, and I'm adding 100. If I add 5, I get to 0, so I need to add 100 total. So 5 plus 95 gets me adding 100. So 5 gets me to 0, and then 95 gets me here. That's adding 100. The distance between -5 and 95 is 100. So this becomes 4 groups of 95. And 4 95s, you could think of that as, as 4 100s. And that's 400. But each of these is 5 less. 95 is 5 less, so we're going to minus 5 from each of those guys. Minus 20, so this is 380. All right. You could have just multiplied 4 times 95 as well and gotten 480. So this one, we got a bunch of negatives. So here we're starting. I'll make this. This is a tricky one. So we're starting at negative 212, and we're adding more negatives. So if I already owe somebody money and I then add more negative, I'm going this way. I'm going backwards. Just like subtracting will take me that way, so we'll adding negatives. So if I add this, if I'm going more this way, I'm going to add these guys together, and that will get me 212, and adding another 102, that's negative. That's 314 negative dollars that I now owe somebody. All right, E, this one's tricky. Well, I said that about all of them, I think. So it looks like this is just a tricky problem. So let's start at 4 and see where we're at. And then I'm adding 6 3s. So here's a 3. Here's a 3. Here's a 3. Wow, it's a lot of 3s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in total, how far have I gone? So I'm gone 4. All those together, I'm adding 18. 6 3s makes 18. So if I was at 4 and I went 18 more to the right, I'm now at 22. And now I'm going 2 hops of 5.5 feet, but -1. So 5.5 minus 1 is 4.5. So I'm going 2 4.5 foot hops. So I'm at 22 feet. And I'm going to go, oh, here's 4.5. Here's another 4.5 for a total of 9 feet. And so if I was at 22, so 22 plus 9 gets me 31. So I kind of broke that up into steps. F, similar thing for F. Similar thing for F. Talk about that number line. Which direction are you moving? If it's positive, you're going to go to the right. If it's negative or subtracting, let's go to the left. So let's make this 5. We're starting at 5. And then we go 3 groups of 5. 3 5s. So 3 5s makes 15. So from here, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 5s for a total of 15. So that gets me now to 20. I was at 5. I'm adding 15. That gets me to 20. And then I'm adding, this is weird. So -4 5 times. This is weird. You get to think of it as the opposite of 4 times 5. I think I'm going to think of it as -4 5 times. So -4, -4, -4, -4, -4. So -4 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So then I'm going backwards. All those -4s. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. -4 5 times. That makes -20. So this is -20. So if I started at 5 and added 15, and then I'm adding -20, so this was 20 here plus -20, we should get that we're back at 0. All right. See you guys soon.